Hello, this is Ronnie. As I explained in my last video, that when the number of my followers will exceed 200, I'll be back and I'll prepare a special offer to celebrate that with you. As you can see here, it is my channel here. It's showing that I have more than 200 followers, and I'll be describing the offer in detail right after the clip here that I decided to introduce the intra-week clip in view of the number of followers exceeding 200. So I hope I see you at the end of that clip. Wishing you pleasant viewing. Bye now. Okay, this is gold. Gold stocks continue to run higher, but the gold is still stuck in a trailing range, and as I'm talking to you, it is at 1247.9. Now my pattern here would look great if we get actually a break now in gold. We break down towards, as I'm showing you here, it already turned down, and that could play out as a perfect ABC B. Okay, and we would require now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, run down towards 1210, and that'll give us a perfect A, B, etc. So right now I stick by this option. What's going to puncture my plan here would be that gold is not going to collaborate really, and it's going to run back about 1265. It does that, and I'm going to have to come back and review the entire structure that I've been working with, because this could be consistent with a breakout, especially if silver continues to be so strong. Okay, that a break above that could lead to a challenge of this one. If silver continues to power ahead, then you can assume that that's going to go. It's just going to fly through that, and we will have to work through the wave count, what will be the most appropriate structure to use. Now here's silver. Now silver is really forcing my hands to consider this as a 1-2. I already mentioned that when I discussed the Australian dollar, US dollar. Okay, so it is not high confidence, and that's why you see my question marks there. I'm not terribly sure. I'm not terribly sure I've got a problem with this. You see, the problem is that you don't have clear run right from the bottom as 5 legs, and this is standing in the way. It would have been more appropriate at this point to use this as 1, and we took this as an A, but silver had a different idea, and you can see what it did. So this is not correct in my opinion. I would be surprised if we have to take it in this way. It looks more stable as a structure. If we take this as an ABC, especially that here the argument for 5 legs is looking fairly convincing. So the problem now goes back to what we had here. That's a problem. As far as I can see, this is not super clear, but the run up here has been super impulsive. We have 5 legs. There's absolutely no way you want to argue with that, and now silver holds the key. As far as I can see, silver and the Australian dollar, US dollar, they hold the key for the next big move, basically indicating where the next big move is going to come. We have anything like that, it continues to pop its head up. That is explosive stuff. It's going to continue higher and higher. Now, if you have been following silver for quite some time, you know that silver, once it gets going, you can have absolutely breathtaking moves. Just look at that. Just look at that. Look at that. Need I say anything? Silver is like that. That's how it is. It's a situation that needs, if you like, quick re-equilibrium. Sort of, it's running back. Statisticians would say it's going back to the mean. Yeah, it's balancing back to the mean, and the mean is somewhere higher, obviously. So that could be the situation that could take silver now on a, basically send it on a rocket a lot higher. This is the wave count that I see at this point, and I think we have a 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 3 4 5 3 3, and that's a tiny fourth wave, and that's potentially the top for now. Now, if it refuses to come down, even to correct towards 1610, and it just hangs around here, then we should get the clue that there is plenty of support. That the breakout is actually occurring right in front of our eyes. Yes, if this is a genuine breakout, do not expect silver to wait for you. So I told you that in terms of investment, the right side is the long side, but in terms of very short-term trading of, let's say, a few hours or 1 or 2 days, it's not terribly clear. It's still fairly dangerous, because if you trade on leverage, you use a leverage instrument, and it just goes down to correct something like that, you'll be wiped out. You'll be finished. With a stop loss, that's going to be terribly painful. Do you see? If we go into lateral movement, that could be taken either as a triangle or a tiny ABC, and then a breakout, then that's the time you want to jump in. Okay, you'll have a follow through. Hello, this is Ronnie again. I'm back here with the page of my website, Wave Mastery. Before introducing the offer, I will very quickly run through the website, give you a 2-minute introduction. So I have what this website is about. There are a few articles here. You're welcome to read them. Various topics, psychology, trading and the arts. I used to actually paint in my younger years. Very much involved in arts and very visual activity that I still like to do when I have time. And why join could be interesting for you to see the various aspects that I examined as to why people might be interested in my service. Subscribe here. This is actually showing the normal rates, and you're not going to have to use that because I prepared a special page for you. Services, I have the free clip service, but in essence it's basically the same clips that I'm putting on YouTube, so I might actually alter that in the future. That's where things become more interesting for you, the resources, under the resources section. I do have chart galleries. I have chart galore 1, chart galore 2, and I also lots and lots of charts also here. When you scroll down, you will see there are quite a lot of charts. You see, there are a lot of charts annotated and very interesting, covering many years, different markets. And if you are interested to print them or look at them in a bigger format, what you have to do, you have to bring your mouse to the point where you see a hand, okay, and then you see it changes, but only at this spot right here. If you press you click on that, left click, yeah, like that, you're going to see the page opens up and you get a U chart. You get a U chart that you can run to, you can sort of scale it to a point where it become, yeah, you either you reduce it, you can actually print it, and you can see the various labelings, and it's very annotated. Some of these charts took a long time to work on. I think that we run into a very big scale here, as you can see. It's very interesting because it covers various periods in history. Some go back to the early 70s. Here it is, you see. So it gives you an idea. There are futures, there are all sorts of markets. Okay, so that's just one thing. That's the charts, and so that is just the front page. Okay, so I have 2 other sets that contain a lot of charts. Then useful links, recommended reading list, then standard stuff with the private policy, terms of use. I don't keep any of your information. I don't sell your information. No publicity on my website. It's just straightforward business here. And then that's the page that you're really interested in. That's the special promotional offer. We'll be back there in a sec. If you want to contact me for whatever reason, you have a question, you have a problem, whatever, just press on that, you get in touch with me. And once you become a subscriber, you come back to the website. That's where you log in. You just press here, you put your username, password, you log in, you fall immediately on the page on the service that you subscribe to. So I'll explain in a sec. We also have here ability to contact me through the email. Okay, I have a page on Facebook, not terribly active. Okay, and there are two YouTube videos that I describe a bit my analytical approach and the range of markets. In essence, one of the reasons why I think that my service differs and in some respects is really giving you a better set of insights, that is that I cover the whole world. Not in every video, not every week, but you can be sure that if there is something big moving somewhere, I know about it. Now, what I do, I am totally dedicated to following the markets. I follow the market. I'm based in Belgium. I'm following the markets from 8 o'clock in the morning, that is Central European time, till they close in the US, which often falls my time at around 10 p.m. And sometimes where there is a change in the clock, it goes to 11 p.m. at night. So I really have a full range. And in the morning, I often also get to see the Asian markets. Some markets still trade till 10, 11 my time in the morning. Okay, Hong Kong. And what is very important in my analysis, I combine basically all the insights that I see from the European markets, the Asian markets. I combine them with the previous day's close. I look at, for example, the equity indices, and they're often very highly correlated, especially Europe and the US. Very, very highly correlated. And when you have a whole range of indices to check, it's not very difficult to see where the market wants to go. And often I can do that with very high degree of precision. My service is primarily targeted at people who are seeking to trade moves between 2 to 5 days. Okay, and you can also trade longer term moves, but then you might not get a signal every week for an entry, because there, if you get a signal for an entry, it's probably going to last several weeks. Okay, this is for the weekend subscribers, but you can also, it depends on your range of skills. You know, if you don't know a lot about the Elliott waves, you need to bring your knowledge up to speed. I can help you in that, of course, through the service, especially the daily service. But if you're interested, I also have a very interesting book that I can send you for free. It's a full-scale book by Robert Ballon. It's very, very practical book. Like my service, I'm very targeted at the practical side of things. Not much theory. We're just shooting for trades. We're about making money, not making a point, not trying to be too clever, not trying to be too correct about things. We're not trying to be theoretical. We're just shooting for trades. That's it. We just want to be in a trade. 1, 2, 3 days, get out. Search for the next one. We are not focusing on only one market. We are looking for trades in various markets. Wherever the best trade takes us, we go there. We see the best setup. It's in forex, it's in metals, it's in equity indices, it's in options, it's in a stock, whatever. We go there. Do you see what I mean? And it's also mainly targeted at people who are trading derivatives. Okay, so that's why 2 days move could be plenty for people who trade derivatives, because if you put just 1% or 2% margin of the value of the contract, you understand very well what I'm talking about. Okay, so let's now run down. I have a lot more to tell you, but I'll just focus now quickly on the offer. It's right here. So you click on that, and that leads you to the offer. But you can also have another link here. I have added actually. You can have the same page showing up through this link, through the subscribe here. Makes it more accessible for you, or through the resources. You come down here, you have the same page. The offer expires on the 16th of May. you may like to take advantage of it as soon as it is possible for you. You can benefit. You can see my work. It's only €1 for the trial, so it's €1 for 1 week for the daily service, and it's €1 for 2 weeks where it applies to the weekend service. I just want to clear one thing up front here, that the daily service includes the weekend service. Okay, so if you go on that plan of the daily, you don't have to subscribe also to the weekend. You get access to those videos as well. And as you can see, the normal price is €159 per month. I slashed it to 79 per month, and VAT charges apply, but not in all cases. I'll show you in a sec. You have to select the country where you come from. Okay, Germany, Cyprus. You see, you have a whole list of countries here. It's mainly really in Europe that the issue of VAT arises. Those who come from the UK, the US, or from Belgium, in non-EU countries, from Asia and elsewhere, they don't have to pay VAT, so the price is just 79 for them. Okay. Concerning the Wave Mastery weekend video service, that begins with a 2 weeks trial, again priced at €1. I slashed it from 59 to 29, and again the issue of VAT is the same right here. It is advisable that if you are interested in the service, after the trial, I mean, when it nears the end, you just do nothing. The program, the plan that you sign up when you take the trial will lead you to the scheduled monthly payment, okay, at 50% off. And this price will be good for 12 months. I pledge to keep the price at this level for 1 year. That will give you plenty of time to assess my work, to make money, and see whether you like to continue or not. And when you want to proceed here, to have an example of the continuation of the subscription procedure, you press, for example, let's go for this one, okay? You're from the US or UK, you press on this button. What you're going to get is you go to PayPal, the pay page, and that's what you get. Now, my full name is Aaron Fatal. Ronnie is my nickname, and that's how I like you to call me. But my full name is Aaron Fatal, and if you go on the page, so don't be surprised suddenly, what is this doing here? Well, that's me, okay? And it is going to be a special offer, UK, USA, Belgium, Wave Mastery Daily Video Service. Here you are, €1 for 7 days. It's in French, but because it's in Belgium, and then it's 79 every month. Okay, and you fill in, basically you go through that. Once you pay, what you're going to see is this. You're going to get a page that will tell you, again, that's me, you have paid, Mr. So-and-so, and we are going to take you back to his website. Please wait 5 seconds. You see? Please wait 5 seconds. We're going to take you back to his website, and they're going to take you to this page. You're going to come to this page. It's really important now that you pay attention, okay? This is the page that you really have to fill in everything that is required in red. So you choose a username, choose carefully because you can't change it. Once you choose it, you can't change it. Password you can change, but not username. Okay, you have to put in your first name, last name, if you're a company, VAT. If you're not, just skip that. Address. I do need to know your address for the VAT purposes. Also here you have to pay attention. You have to write I'm a new user. Okay, you have to put I'm a new user. You run down here and you have address line. You have to put, okay, that's the second address. If you put already your address there, it's enough. Then city, zip code, country, very important. I need to know which country you're coming from. Put your email. Make sure that that's correct email, otherwise you lose contact with me. And then you password, you click it twice, you press submit, and what happens then? You go straight onto my active subscribers list. What you get is exactly the page you fall on immediately, the page of the service you subscribe to. So we chose the daily service videos. Okay, that's what you're going to get, and you can see all the links classified by date. You see, February 19th, February 20th, February 18th. I have quite a bit of archive. You can go back and see a bit if you have time, and that's it. Now, when you log out. When you want to come back, you remember you come back through the login here. Okay, now again, if you have any question, any problem, you get into some blockage in the subscription or whatever, something doesn't work, or you have another thing I like to ask you is that feel free to let me know which market you're interested in. Okay, feel free to let me know, because I would like to cover markets that are of interest to my subscribers, obviously. So let me know. It's possible I already cover it. If I don't cover it, I will make an effort to include it in my videos from time to time. And also feel free to ask me specific questions. Once you're a subscriber, ask me specific questions or specific trades, and to the extent of my disposable time, I will of course answer and try to do my best to help you. So I hope this introduction is satisfactory. Again, if you have any question, don't hesitate, get in touch with me. I am based in Europe, so if you write to me late in the evening in the US, obviously I won't reply on the spot. I'll see it only the next day. Okay, so bear with me. Other than that, I would love to hear from you. Hope you succeed in trading. Hope I can help you. All the best. Bye now.